Hey there, hi there, ho there. Okay, today, the lecture. Kind of fun. Fun chapter. The chapter is Luck and Risk in Medicine. The author's names I cannot pronounce, so I'm not going to butcher them. But the authors sit here in this chapter and they give you great definitions of luck and risk. Okay, so let's get at it. Okay, luck, risk, not the same thing. This whole chapter says what the differences are. Okay, what is luck? Luck is, they give 3 points to it. Luck is identified as something happening by chance or accident. Luck is not controllable. Second claim, luck is also uncontrollable in the sense that you cannot assure that something lucky will happen, nor can you absolutely assure that bad luck will not befall you. So, and third, luck is something that cannot be given or taken away. It's not like a gift. It's not like a stapler. It's not like my ever so cool hat. It's not like a rent check. I cannot give it to you. I cannot take it away from you if you have it. So basically the outcome of this, luck is not directly tied to human choices. It cannot be absolutely ensured, and it cannot be absolutely precluded from happening. Luck just happens. But, and there's always a but, the author's point is, look, we can influence the likelihood of luck happening. Now, basically, we can create situations which minimize the chance of bad luck and maximize the chances of good luck. And the authors identify 3 ways to diminish the likelihood of bad luck. 1, avoid negligence or ignorance. Don't tempt fate. 2, create social structures which are ordered, i.e. structures which diminish the role of chance. Makes sense. 3, know that weird and unexpected things might happen and make allowances for them. Okay, let's just be simple here, right? So luck's always going to happen, but at the same time, we can sort of learn more about whatever the heck we're involved in to minimize the chance of bad things happening. Yes, it is true that anytime I drive my car, I might get a flat tire and that would be really unlucky. But at the same time, I can learn as much about my car and the road conditions and how to drive that I can actually cut down on the likelihood of getting a flat tire. 2, I could learn about social structures and maybe even create social structures which minimize the chance of me getting a flat tire. I.e., I could drive in the speed limit. I could drive on well-paved roads. I could try to avoid things which might flatten my tire. Third, I can know that weird things and bad things might happen. I still might get a flat tire, but I can make allowances for that. How could I make allowances? I could carry a spare tire in my trunk of my car, which I do. So, that, yes, bad things could happen. I could get a flat tire, but I could also minimize the chances of that occurring and the effects of that occurring. So, although luck is not completely determinable by my choice, I can make choices which are going to diminish the chance of bad luck occurring or diminish the effects of something unlucky happening. Okay. Now, the second part of the chapter is defining risk. And I'll just read the definition from the handout, which is also on page 155 of your text. The term risk is, in its primary sense, a verb rather than a description of a phenomenon. Risk describes the decision to pursue a course of action that exposes one to uncertain outcomes in the hope of either achieving good results or avoiding bad ones. So Whereas luck is something that happens, both good and bad luck. It just happens. Risk is directly reflective of the choice we make. Now so choice is about risk, how much risk we're willing to bear. And now we can make good choices and bad choices that will reflect how much risk we want to take. And these things, the authors suggest, look at, risk is something we can decide about. There's always risk in medicine. How much risk? Well, depends what, but we get to decide on that. And it has important ethical implications. That sometimes the choice to take a risk can be good, and other times it might be really stupid to choose a risky medical procedure. The authors also note that the best way to determine if a risk is worth it is to have as much information as possible. The concrete ethical implications of the analysis of risk is that patients should be informed about the possible outcomes of their choices as much as possible. Give patients as much information as possible so that they can make informed choices. This does relate back to that whole autonomy section, which we were talking about at the start of term. So, wrapping it all up, tying it in a nice little bow, because, why not do that? Okay, so risk and luck, they're different things. Basically, the claim about luck is, look, you don't have any control over luck, when it will occur or when it won't occur. Luck is not something that you can bequeath to somebody. You can't make somebody lucky. However, what you can do, you can create certain circumstances where you're going to minimize the likelihood of bad things happening. This is not going to be a 100% thing, but you can minimize them. And secondly, you can plan around them. Another quick example about bad luck. Like, my phone. This is my watch. This is my life. This is so important to me. It's my alarm clock. Well, the battery also it's pretty much shot to crap. It doesn't charge up. So, yeah, it might stay charged for a few hours, for 5 hours, and I might sleep for 5 hours, so maybe I can use it as an alarm clock. But there is a chance that the battery will die whilst I sleep, and then my alarm won't ring, and then I won't get up, and then I won't make it to class, and everybody will hate me. That would be really unlucky. Well, I could also plug in my iPhone. Now that's going to reduce the chance of my alarm not going off, but it won't minimize it entirely. The smart thing to do would be to make plans to account for if my alarm clock doesn't go off. Like buy another alarm clock maybe. I still have yet to do that. I'm going to do that today at Walmart. That's my mission. And then the second thing, talking about risk. Okay, risk, there's good risks and there's bad risks. How do you make the right determination? The author's fundamental claim is get as much information as possible. And the concrete ethical implication, minimize bad risk by keeping patients informed all the time to the greatest degree possible. Okay, that's it. I think actually my handout was more fun than the lecture. It certainly was more fun to write. Anyway, discussion question will be up later on today. Have a good one. Peace out.